welcome once again to Ben Watson Guitar Tuition, and what we're going to cover today is Motivic development. So that's something that's come up in a few lessons lately, so I thought I'd make a video about it. So what is Motivic development? It is basically a repeating idea in an artistic environment. So for example, with music you might have a lick that you repeat time and time again, something very simple, just like 4 notes in a row. Just going to use the C minor pentatonic, 8th fret of the D string, 8-10, down to the G string, 8-10. So simple. Simple. But what we can do is develop this idea into something bigger. So we can start with something simple, like for example, maybe play it backwards. That's a simple way of developing the idea. As well as going backwards, what you could also do is take that Motivic idea and apply it to the rest of the scale. So if we're just playing 4 notes in a row, I could apply that at the start of the C minor pentatonic, like this. 4 notes in a row, 4 notes in a row, and backwards. Like so. And that's the first way of doing it. Okay, on to the next step of Motivic development, and this is going to do with timing. Now the first thing you can do with our lick, which is in 4s, is we can say that we're going to play that in a triplet rather than a 4. I'm going to explain that. So if I've got my beat of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's what my lick's going to sound like. Very regulation, it's very much to the beat when it starts all the time. But what we could do is play the 4 notes as a triplet, so we get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that would be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put them both together: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now as you can hear, that's really strange and it's really cool. I cannot tell you how cool this one is, because it's like you've got your normal rhythm, your 4/4 rhythm, but then you're sort of playing in 3s over it, and it is so strange. It's what we call displacement, when you're playing a lick in a timing other than what you've got, and it is so cool. Okay, so timing part 2. Here's another little trick you can use to make your little group of 4 a little bit more interesting, and that's to play it displaced with a strange timing. I'll give you an example. I'm going to play this lick and then I'm going to put a semi-quaver at the end of it, and I'm going to play the lick again. So instead of getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So you can hear that really is taking that lick and displacing it, making it sound very strange and oddly timed. And when you're improvising, this is what you need this stuff. So that's another good example of how you can use displacement and timing in your Motivic development. Okay, and the final piece of Motivic development that we're going to have a quick look at is changing the lick that you've got, that little group of 4. let's do something with it. A real simple way to do it is to add to it. So you might, for example, play the last note twice. You might play the third note twice. You could make the last note last longer. You could take something away from the lick, like taking that last note out completely. That one's really effective when you move through the scale. And backwards. Anything like that is going to keep the nuance of the idea that you've got, but give it enough change that the audience isn't bored what you're doing. And that is the whole point of this, is to give you a way of recycling things to make it much more interesting for the listener and of course for yourself. So add to it, take something away. So there we go. I hope these ideas help you with your Motivic development in the future and help you a better improviser. The backing track I was using for this, the C minor track, is in the link above you now. And please remember to go to benwatsonguitar.com for all your Skype lessons and tabs. I am on Facebook as Ben Watson Guitar Tuition and Twitter as Ben998. And please subscribe to the channel. Happy practice.